The dog is honest. Come over. Oh, its hind legs. Yo, how did it get this leg? Received messages from fans and friends. Both legs were broken and the owner ignored him. Let it fend for itself. Let it fend for itself. Let it fend for itself. We rushed over as soon as we received the news. It should be the one in front of me, right? I just asked for a while. It should be the one in front of me. Hurry up and have a look over there. It should be one in front of me. Hurry up and have a look over there. Is anyone home? Hey brother, do you have a dog there? Yes, what do you do? I just... Go to your house. It's your neighbor to the east. Call your eldest sister. Why is she calling you? She is our fan. I just went home after that. Originally, the dog was told to leave it at home. What she said later led me this way. Leave it here to look at the chicken shed. Yes, there is a dog there. Then take a look. This is it. How did this dog do this? Dog 2 days ago. Got hit by a car. The car hit me and broke my leg. I don't think it's on the market. Screaming every night. I came to the chicken shed. I happened to take a look at the chicken shed. Oh. She said it was tonight. Always barking. Its leg was broken. It was itchy and its mouth bit it to bits. Doesn't it scream after it's rotten? The people in the village can't sleep due to the light and noise in the middle of the night. Yes, does it bite? This dog? Don't bite. Come over. What we didn't expect was that the dog's leg was injured so seriously. Hey, how did it get those legs? Who knows how it escaped from home? My legs were broken by the car handle. That car owner. After the collision, he ran away. It's this foot. How did you make it? I broke it and bit it myself. Hey, why don't you show me? I lost a total of 500 yuan. I thought it was over. I thought it was over. Doesn't this person say anything? This leg is broken. Can this dog's broken leg be healed on its own? Then who knows how it became like this? Ouch, how did you develop like this? How old is this dog? This dog? Too many years. What do you feed every year? Give it something to eat at home. This is mainly for feeding children. If you want the kids to stay at home, can you give me some good food? I always watch it. Hey, what are you doing? I can't even eat anymore, but I still feed it. Oh, it hurts like this. You didn't show me. Look at this and this. Hey, it would cost several thousand yuan to take him to see it. I have money and nowhere to spend it. Children go to school all day long to come here once a month. Even if you look at it, you won't show it. Come back and see how to deal with it. Oh, it's so cold today. Just give me something. Isn't it cold? No way. Too dirty. Can't enter the house either. Why is this dog so thin? Hey, don't mention it. This dog turns out to be fat. I might have eaten it before I hit it. I won't eat it after this collision. Just drink some water every day. This one is so skinny. Yes, it's too big for people to raise that one. This is. Look at this thin body. Hey, after the collision, hey, he didn't even look at it or eat it. Put oneself on one's feet. I think it was chewed up too. I brought the chicken shed again. I think the dog will soon die like this. It's like dying. The guy who collected the dogs at the farm didn't come this time either. If you want to come, I will sell it. Hey, you're a dog and you won't even show me. You bite like this. I was infected when I came back. Infection. Infection. See how expensive you are. Didn't everyone kill you after you sold it to a dog collector? Kill, yes. Then I sold it. It has nothing to do with me anymore. Hey, this is also a pet dog. I have to sell it as soon as possible while the children are alone. You can't sell this kid even if you want to leave it at home. You sold it. If you sell this to someone else to keep a dog, the person will be killed for sure. Kill it, and eat dog meat. Everyone here sells dog meat. People all accept dogs like this. Just keep it for the dog meat. This is a pet dog. Let me tell you this. These pet dogs are all spiritual. You can't What spirituality? This size is also a life. How can it be spiritual? Then who is killing chickens and fish all day long? Many of them are spiritual. No one can believe this and no one will be able to eat it. Just worry about it every day. I said, brother, don't give that either. Can I take it back with you? I'll bring it back. Go and let me see a doctor for it. At least you have a life. If you sell it to a dog collector, kill him when he comes back, right? If not, then you take it back and I'll sell it to someone else to collect the dog. I can still pay hundreds of dollars to take in the dog. At that time, after he had touched him. Didn't I pay you all the money? Losing money is losing money. I sell dogs because I sell dogs. That's two different things. You do that. You don't want that big brother either. See if it doesn't work, just try it. It just means selling it to me and forgetting it. No, it depends on how much money you have to pay. Look how much your dog costs. If not, I'll take him away. Because I still have to treat it. Dog meat is not cheap these days. This. Then you can give me 800 yuan. You don't think about it. Then don't think about how expensive dog meat is. It was also before. It was fed by you before too. You've been feeding them since childhood, right? No matter what, I still have feelings for you. You wouldn't be able to bear it even if you sold it, right? You sell dog meat to them for collecting dogs? They have to pay at least 700 to 800 yuan to take in a dog. You were sold to a dog collector. It will come back and be killed directly, right? Sell you to us. It's time for us to come back and give it medical treatment, right? We didn't kill it either. We still have to treat it. Then I won't even ask. You are young. I have to sell this dog anyway. You get 1 point for every point you sell. Selling it for a few hundred yuan is enough for me to have a drink. You have to at least give it a chance to live. Right. If you sell it to a dog dealer, everyone will be killed directly. You sell it to me. I have to treat it when I come back. How much money can you give? Look at you. 800 yuan. Right, you have to take it away if you think it's appropriate, faced with the price given by the dog owner. But if I don't save it, it will lose its life. Look at its eyes that yearn to live. We still can't give up on it, times. The furry kid's injuries are really serious. I immediately took it to a more professional pet hospital, because its injury has been delayed for many days. I can't imagine the consequences if treatment is not carried out in time. Dean Chen, this is it. It must have a broken leg. After the leg was broken, it was itchy and it bit it off on its own. Broken leg. Can it still walk? Can walk. Don't eat. Don't eat. Yes, just drink some water. Eat this today. I just brought it here this morning and just rescued it. Turns out to be very fat. It's been more than 10 days and I haven't seen it before. It can still walk with lumps and lumps. This should be. At first, they said both legs were broken. Can't move. After a few days, I was able to get up and walk. I can walk on my other leg. This leg still doesn't dare to touch the ground. His personality is quite good. How long have you had this bite? It's been 4 or 5 days since the bite. Still having diarrhea? Still having diarrhea? A little. What about this? This leg is swollen, right? It should be swollen. It's itchy, it's self-bitten. If there is edema, it will be very difficult to recover from it with surgery. Treat it first. This edema. Is amputation acceptable? Amputation. Amputate that. If amputated. Can be done at any time. Just cut it from the top. It won't work if you have edema. If there is edema, it will not be easy to grow upward. Debridement. Debridement and remove the exposed bones. Remove it and then shave it. Then apply medicine on it every day. If you apply medicine, this situation does not guarantee that it will be fine, because it grows meat here. It won't grow on the skin. Grow a fleshy ball now. If it's a flesh ball, it will bleed when touched. Bleeding when touched. How to give it now? Let me tell you 2 things. If you say you don't want to wait, straightforward, that is, a more complete amputation, just cut this. If you don't consider the cutoff, then debridement, debridement, debridement. Right. That's no good, you can't cut it off. Now that you're done, wouldn't it be different? Then debridement. Debride it and see if it grows back. If it can reduce swelling, let's just remove the bones from the inside first. It's the toes that are rotten. It's not rotten to this metacarpal bone yet. After debridement, at least it can still walk. If you cut it, you won't be able to leave. Not it. It's still a little loose. You should also do some other checks on it. It hasn't eaten. Just drink some water. Never eat it. How long it has been. Eat very little. Basically, just don't eat it. Another one is that it doesn't eat. It's hard for the legs to heal. It smells too strong. If you are considering living in it, you should give it a bath. Yes. Once the collision was over, no one asked. If it doesn't work, just take a shower and shave. Before shaving, you need to test it first. Test it first. See how it goes. Okay. If there's no big problem, just take a shower and shave. Then drink water to relieve inflammation. Okay. Dean Chen said the best treatment is amputation. Amputability means it will be permanently disabled. I can no longer run as freely as before. Why should such a sensible child be tortured? Are the blood indicators high? In case of inflammation, the normal value is less than 10. It's 60 now. 60, yes. Then the white blood cells are high. High autocytosis is actually high neutrophils. It's just that inflammation and infection are more severe. All indicators of furry children are on the high side. Severe malnutrition anemia. The body is very weak and the inflammation indicators in the body are also off the charts. So what's the most important thing now? Now, I just need to give it an infusion to reduce inflammation. Then infuse anti-inflammatory. If you can get protein, get protein. If you don't lose protein, you should get it from your diet. Feed it something to eat. One is physically weak. Another is that inflammation is extremely high. Cut it off. I guess I have the greatest confidence. Just take good care of it after the cut. But it's not in very good condition now. I'm afraid it won't eat now. It will be troublesome if you don't eat it after cutting it. What we are considering now is to debridement it. Expose this bone. There's still meat to clean it with. See if it can grow on its own. In fact, this itself doesn't cost much. Mainly anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammation and how long will you stay here? If you want to stay for a week or two. 1 to 2 weeks maybe. Once it's stable, you can go back and take care of yourself. In that case, I estimate its weight. Do you still use egg white? It's better to use basic medicine and see first. Do I need basic medicine? About 2,000 yuan. It would be more expensive if you use egg whites. You can bring your own egg whites as they are definitely expensive. You can also buy it yourself. Buy it yourself. Right. Faced with the 2 treatment plans given by Dean Sun. Amputation and conservative treatment. Although amputation can allow for babies to recover faster and safer, but it has lost its freedom forever. But it has lost its freedom forever, times. Like a bird with broken wings. I can no longer spread my wings and fly high. We want to take a gamble on it and choose conservative treatment. Look thin. The skinny ones are all skin and bones. The pet shop owner shaving her furry children. Listening to its story, I couldn't help but shed tears of distress. We came in a hurry and didn't bring anything. The boss lady gave her child's clothes to the furry child. We are very grateful to the boss lady for her love, times. Oh, it was injured here. This injury has no impact at all. Dean Chen performed debridement surgery on the furry child. This is not the sole of the foot. To the sole of the foot, It's okay once the inflammation goes down. Once the inflammation goes down. If the edema subsides and the inflammation subsides. Just be conservative. But if the leg is amputated, cut from here. We asked Dean Chen to do our best to save its legs. The pet shop proprietress was worried. He also came to the hospital specially to visit the furry child. We were touched to meet good people times. Dean Chen took an X-ray examination of the furry child. Check to see if there is any damage to its bones. See if there is any damage to its bones. All broken. Got hit by a car here. But the furry kid is so skinny that only skin and bones are left. Its indicators. The first is high inflammation. High inflammation. High inflammation versus normal inflammation less than 10. It is now 61. It's just that inflammation is extremely high, more than 6 times more. If inflammation is particularly high, judging from blood routine, it's high in neutrophils. It's a bacterial infection. Bacterial infection. And the anemia is quite severe. Normal red blood cells range from 5.5 to 8.5. It's only 3.3. It's at least worth a little more than half. Severe anemia. Then there are the visceral indicators. In terms of visceral indicators, low egg content means poor nutritional status. Then the transaminases are high. High transaminase levels are bad for the liver, and if it has lipase, it will explode. Excessive fat means that the pancreas is not good either. Visceral pancreas pair. Then other low ones have little impact. It is deficient in calcium and has low calcium ions. It can be replenished. For now, the main thing. Just one is anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammation and then strengthen nutrition. If you want to strengthen your nutrition, just eat something. If it can eat, give it supplementary feeding. If you can't eat it, you can only replenish it through the vein. Just infusion. Yeah, infusion. Then the third one is trauma care. Trauma, right. What we did today was scrape off the rotten meat. Then take the exposed bone. Cut it off. In this case, see if the flesh hyperplasia can be cured. This is the gap to wrap it up. If it can't be wrapped, still need amputation. I still need amputation, right? We think we should try not to amputate it first. Conservative treatment. Right now, this leg is still swollen. If you have edema, it means that you can't perform an operation for the time being. Can be cured as much as possible. Once you cut it off, there is no way to recover. I just took a picture of it. In terms of movies, the iliac bone on the left side is misaligned. It means that the tendon sheath joint is misaligned. But for the time being, there is no need to deal with it. Let's see how it recovers later. What if it means walking? It's okay, just say that I can work hard. No surgery. If yes, if you say walking. It's just too soft to be used hard. Let's consider surgery for it. The current status is not suitable. This is acceptable. I just grew up on my own. Because I said it when it was hit in the beginning. I couldn't move and stayed at home for several days. I can still take 2 steps later. It's just like that. It can't work hard after being injured. No focus. Then this is not a big problem. Then the main problem now. It's just a matter of various indicators of the body. Does it pay attention to anything when it eats? Just eat normally. Eat normally. It depends on whether it eats it or not. I have been sitting there and not eating for a while. Just drink some water. Let's take a look now. That means I can make up for it. We can give it more nutrition by injecting it, right? Yes, it can be used to supplement glucose water, like this. Dean Chen said that Mao's child is relatively weak now. I still need to give it more nutrition. Improved nutrition for the body will also help it recover from wounds. Early the next morning, we brought chicken breasts and bedding to the hospital. Fan's family named the furry baby Lele. Lele. Feeling much better today. My eyes are full of energy. I feel much more comfortable after the surgery. I felt energetic on the first day after watching Lele. We also got a little comfort in our hearts. The only thing I'm worried about now is Lele's feet. If the recovery is not good, you may still face the risk of amputation. Can I clean up your wound? Lele also gained the strength to resist when the dressing was changed. When I first arrived yesterday, I was lying on the operating table motionless. Animal hospital. We are so happy beyond words. 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 I just hope Lele can continue to develop in such a good direction. The wound was still bleeding and edematous during the dressing change. Dean Chen said that the effect cannot be seen immediately. Leg recovery is a long process. Let us relax and not be anxious. If the edema in his leg slowly subsides, there is no need to amputate it. We cooked some chicken breast for Lele at home. Add some nutrition to it. I also boiled some eggs. Lele. Eat slowly, eat slowly. Watching Lele wolfing down the food. Our anxious heart slowly calmed down. Lele is finally willing to eat. Lele, you need to eat more so that you can resist. Only then can you recover your health and be discharged from the hospital and return to the small hospital. Okay, are you full? I'll come back tomorrow and bring you something delicious. Lele. We're here to see you again. How are you today? I'm in pretty good condition today too. Watching Lele's condition getting better day by day. Dean Chen also suggested that we take it out for a walk appropriately. Lele must be obedient here. Eat well. Do you know? Eat well and grow taller. You must be obedient outside. We'll be fine in a few days. I'll take you back when I get back. Back to our courtyard. Living up to expectations, Laylay's feet are getting better day by day. But Laylay, who had been hospitalized for more than 20 days, was finally discharged. I can finally go home and officially meet my furry children. Laylay, who has just returned to the courtyard, is loved by other furry children. I thought Laylay would start a happy life from now on. But the accident happened again. Laylay had a conflict with the furry child because of our negligence. We didn't find out in time and Laylay was bitten on the back. They were only discovered when they were already infected and inflamed. We feel guilty for not catching it in time. We feel guilty for not finding out in time. Laylay stayed at the pet hospital in the town for a while again. After being taken care of every day by the pet shop owner in the town. The legs were also cared for by debriding and applying medicine every day. Apply some shower gel. Now Laylay has emerged from the cocoon and become a butterfly. Lived happily ever after. It keeps coming to you. Oh, almost. Almost brag about this again. Over here. Blow this again. It looks great now after taking care of it. Laylay also gained weight and her hair slowly grew out. Looking at Laylay makes me hungry. Look, you are so greedy. I'll eat it later. Laylay, you will eat later. I hope Laylay can stay this happy forever.